This year in Brazil, Marcel was it came forth that he was one of the many Brazilians who were censored without process by the Supreme Court of Brazil and threatened with hefty fine every day if he didn't stop posting criticisms of the court. He did not stop. Instead, shortly after the ban was proposed, he gave speeches condemning the actions and proposed legislation to combat the abuse. Disregarding his own security, he fought against the ban to protect the most vulnerable. He embodies an ideal of the Acton Institute in pursuing these ideas in his context with great integrity and humility. So I'd like to welcome to the stage Marcel van Hatten. And the award reads, presented to Marcel van Hatten for outstanding leadership in modeling the mission of the Acton Institute through his work.
To Brazil, and to freedom. Thank you so much, Kris Mauren has become a friend. So happy to be here once more. You asked me if I could use 2 to 3 minutes for a word of thanks, and of course I'm not a socialist politician that needs 2 to 3 hours. So let's do that. And let's start in 2012, my first participation at Acton University. I was a student in the Netherlands. And at this time, Fidel Castro lived and Hugo Chavez lived as well in Latin America. And I remember meeting some people from Venezuela and other countries. There are Venezuelans here? Okay, nice. And a round of applause to these people from Venezuela. Because when I saw them, I was, I had to demonstrate empathy for the Sirico, for everything that we were passing there. And not only there, in so many other places in the world, but I would never imagine then that 12 years later we would be passing more or less the same situation now in Brazil. So what we have to do now is actually continue doing our work there, and remembering that there is a Facebook meme that says that capitalists create good times create socialists, socialists create bad times, and bad times create capitalists. So if we want in this cycle that capitalists create again good times, Acton is here to teach us that if we want the good times to be, let's say, or perennial, they must be grounded on good values, on principles, on love to God. So this is why Acton is so special for me, and so special for now more than 70 Brazilians, the largest number of participants of any other country in the world except for the United States. So I'm very happy to be representing Brazil here too. And of course, I want to dedicate this prize to all the Brazilians who are now being persecuted in my country by Lula and by Justice Alexandre de Moraes and his colleagues at the Supreme Court. I want to dedicate to all of them who are suffering in this moment, because we are with you and we will always fight for freedom and for our Constitution, and Acton is here to help us do that. So thank you very much, Acton Institute. And by concluding, I want to thank my family. So my brother Christian van Hatten is here. Thank you, good that he's here with me too. So family is most important than all. Also the donors that make this possible, and in the case of Brazil, everybody here is actually with this time money from Brazilian donors. I want to thank every one of them, especially Salim Matar, who was here last year and received the Guardian of Freedom Award. I want to thank the Brazilian board. We're working hard to see you all in Brazil next year. We're organizing an Acton event in Brazil, so and of course, I want to thank God for the blessing of life and for making this possible, that we are here all together, and regardless of the political situation that we face in each of our countries, we are always indebted to God and to His love, and I'm very grateful to be sharing this with you. I don't want to live in another country, as I said the other time I went here on stage. I want to live in another Brazil. And we are going to fight for this other Brazil forever and ever and ever. Count on me. Thank you so much. This is really